Okay, let's talk about Tesla. So they explain their business. What is Tesla's vision? Right, so Tesla's vision is accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So they are not talking about okay, we're gonna sell this EV car. They're talking about sustainable energy. So what is a sustainable energy? Sustainable energy is it's not only just selling car, but also like they are talking about including the solar energy and also the factory, the gigafactory. Like they also have like a solar panel on top of that. They actually also can sell this energy to the other company too. So it's not only their business is not only focusing on this selling car, but also they are selling about the energy. So I will talk about this detail more. Now, the not simply car company, this one, they actually have the Tesla. Yeah, the Tesla is actually very expensive compared to the traditional car and the hybrid vehicle. Tesla, the all electronic car are more expensive. For example, the flagship 2020 Model S sedan has starting price of the 74,000. So yeah, so it's this one is I'm not sure like how many people feel this one is expensive or cheap, but this is the US dollar, right? So it's quite expensive. The car quality, in spite of that, the price, right? So in fact the brand was ranked the lowest of the 32 brands in 2020 power inch, and the reason behind the low ranking, the build quality issue. According to the survey, Tesla received a score of the 1205 problem per 100 vehicles, marking the highest among all of the automotive brands surveyed. So in spite of the very high cost price, but still their quality, the build quality is not that good. So compared to, for example, Lexus from Toyota or BMW, even compared to that, it's not the high quality, but still people love it. Who love it? Most of the user, the Tesla user, is male. So some of the feature I can focus. One is autopilot. What is an autopilot? This is a self-driving. So currently, so they have like 5 stage. They reached the 3 stage. They are experimenting the stage 4, but this is they already have this autopilot. So because of that, everybody is kind of excited about this. And also they have like a power station everywhere. I will show you the map later, but so many places already have that infrastructure. Another one is like the acceleration booster. So this one is I think 0. I think anyway. So like start dash is very fast. That is the fastest among all the other cars, even including the gasoline car. So they also competing with that one. I think they are trying to make a more sales point. And then let's check about the autopilot, like how this works. This one is very interesting. Yeah, so you don't have to drive. They will drive for you. And then they have 8 camera. The behind and the front and the side, they have the 8 camera, and then they will check about, because like they are collecting the data, and then after they collecting data and they are sending to the Tesla server. Eventually the more data they have, the more the analysis they can do. And then yeah, so what I heard is like expressway, like a highway like this, is easier, like almost perfectly okay. Like if we want to use this autopilot in the highway, it seems like it's very smooth. So this is one of the feature. Okay, so that I will go to the next one. So another one, is very interesting. Like people can buy from, they can upgrade from the phone. So okay, so let me see. Yeah, so what he's talking about is he will upgrade this acceleration booster, and then all of this feature is already inside of this car, but buying some add-on from this mobile, they can just upgrade. And also they can this the car we can download, so that every day it could be the different car, which is amazing. I also drove the once in US, but 2017, long time ago. Was very interesting, like because like they have the huge screen down, and then they have they have the Google Map, and also like they have maybe like at that time I didn't have like this autopilot things, and also that this kind of like a booster. But yeah, it was very interesting. Okay, sorry. Then go to this one. So the next one is I will talk about why the Tesla is so special compared to the other company like the Toyota or other the BMW or Volkswagen. Why? It's because they don't rely on other manufacturing the other companies. They trying to make as many as possible. They trying to make by themselves as many as possible. So almost many of the things, especially like a key part is developed by them. So self-development is one of the feature. Musk boasts that the Tesla has the best chips in the world. So this is it's talking about the ECU. Then that ECU is basically it's like the CPU in this EV car. So why this one is so special? It's because this one is kind of hard. This one is brain in the car. If this one is delayed, because like for example, if I rely on some other company, for the NVIDIA, right? They are providing this ECU, but if they delay, was now like the semiconductor is like kind of short for the producing these chips. So if they delay to produce the chips, then the car, the distribution is also delayed. But they have the integration, like all of this development is integrated into under the Tesla company. So so that's why the development is very fast. This is one of the example. Like previously, I think many people may see this kind of commercial, like Windows versus Mac, right? Windows is they just assemble with from different companies the parts. For example, I use like Intel chips, and then also I use a different monitor. I use GPU from the NVIDIA. I use a hard disk from somewhere like that, memory also. But Mac is everything is one pack, right? So they provide everything. But most of the stuff they provide even like parts. So if we compare like this, then Tesla isn't like Mac. Another interesting feature is they are using camera instead of the LiDAR. LiDAR is kind of light radar. So most of the other direct EV car, they are using LiDAR. LiDAR is, if I just bring the example, for example, iPhone, right? iPhone Pro, iPhone Pro, they have like this LiDAR, which we can take a photo. It's more like a 3D. They can recognize the 3D things by utilizing this light. But they don't use that one. They use this camera. They have the 8 camera around this car, and then from there they are taking the data. No outsourcing for the factory. They are also making factory themselves. They are not outsourcing the factory. So this is another very interesting example. because most of this kind of like making the factory is huge, but still they are self development. And then also the inside of the factory, gigafactory, it's very stylish. The robot is red, and then the floor, the wall, everything is white. According to the Elon Musk, then he said like that if we consider about the employees, bring the nice stylish one makes them more motivated. And also the factory in China, because like they are collecting like how to make a factory, and they are collecting that data too. So they are improving. It's kind of kaizen for this factory. So if they make the factory one after another, the next factory could be faster to build up. So this one, the factory in China is the gigafactory in the Shanghai. So this one is built within 357 days. So it's very fast. And then so by utilizing the method, they also applying to the different model for the different factory, and that also makes it speedy. The making the factory is also now speedier. And then another one is like now they are making another factory in Europe because they are targeting Europe also. And then the Tesla, right? So they don't have, unlike other car manufacturing who sells through the franchise dealership, Tesla sells directly to the consumers. It has created an international network of the company-owned showroom and gallery, mostly in urban centers. They don't rely on the dealer, other companies' dealer. They just selling directly. It's like an Apple store. And another one is like this infrastructure. So they have so many power stations for the Tesla, and then you can just charge like this, and then after 30 minutes done, you can just go again. So this is a map in the power station, surge chargers, and then there's so many places. I think what we can see from here is this is their market targeting, which market they are targeting. Currently, they have so many supercharger in the United States, Canada, also Mexico, China, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Korea too, I think. Yeah, so they also okay, so I didn't show by Europe too. They also the generating electricity. See this one, like this is their factory, and they are making the factory one after another. On top of this roof, they are putting this solar panel, so they are generating more energy, and they are storing this energy into megapack. That is storage for the electricity. One of the things they also offer is this, like they can charge at home, so they don't have to go to the gas station. Of course, this is not gas, but they have the solar panel on top of their house, and then they can charge like this. Another one is, as I mentioned, Tesla Megapack take storage to the new level. So actually they are making the revenue even from this Megapack too. So they have the storage for the electricity. They are selling this electricity. That's another one. So the Tesla's sales of the environmental credit helps drive to the profitability. You may wonder why this Tesla's sales of the environmental credit. So I also wonder this, but this is one of the reasons they are making profit a lot nowadays, because they are EV company, right? So I will tell you, regulatory credit. This is by the way, this is environmental credit. Regulatory credit are credit or point given by the state or federal government for the contributing zero pollution to the environment. Auto manufacturers with the surplus of credit may sell their credit to the other manufacturers who can use that credit to comply with laws. So, for example, this company is contributing zero pollution for the environment. So they earned a lot of the point. They are selling this one to the other company like the Toyota or Nissan or any other companies. So from here also they are making a lot of profit too. And this is the revenue segment. Mostly this revenue is coming from automotive. Then 6% is coming from energy generating and then storage. Gross profit is 100% of the automotive. Then let's go to the next. Tesla's automotive segment comprises the design, development, manufacturing, sales, as well as the leasing of the electronic vehicle and the sales of the automotive regulatory credit. So this is the regulatory credit. So it's also included. Segment which accounts for the 94% of the total revenue and nearly 100% of total gross profit, also includes a non-warranty after-sales vehicle service, sales of used vehicle, retail merchandise, and the vehicle insurance revenue. So so this is one of the things I already mentioned. Then another one is revenue, energy generation and then storage. The energy generation and then storage segment, which account for the 6% of the total revenue and the negligible amount of the total gross profit, includes the design, manufacturing, and the installation, sales, and the list of the the segment posted gross profit of the So that is also this one is a mega pack too. And then now the many countries are supporting the shifting from the gas car to the EV. 2025 30% by 2030. India 30% electric car sales by 2030. Japan 30% electric car sales by 2030. Likewise, we have so many the list here, which each country is targeting for for certain number, and then that is huge. So that means like still so many. The market is a lot of potential, and even government is supporting. Government support is very strong, right? So the Tesla actually, so this is another one. So Tesla last year they joined the S&P 500. Tesla became eligible for the inclusion in the S&P 500 index after the posting the fourth consecutive quarter of profitability according to the generally accepted accounting principle. So the decision committee S&P initially decided not to include it in the index in the early September, but however, Tesla announced the fifth consecutive quarter of the GAAP profitability in the Q3 2020, and on the November 16, 2020, the S&P decision committee announced that Tesla will be added to the index. So so 2020 was a big year for the Tesla because they made finally they showed a profit, and it was a huge up, right? I think how much percent? 60%, 600%, 700% or so. It was huge. Previously 200, 300. Now it's more, 3,000, 4,000. Now it's split to five stocks. So one is I think 600 to 700 around that. Tesla's vehicle production statistics. So this is a production, and it's just to keep going up. I think 2019, 2020, or even before that, it was kind of flat. But 2020, 2021 is going up. Tesla charging station growth state. This one is also steadily growing. The Tesla solar energy growth. That one is also growing a lot, especially 2021. And the Tesla service statistics, yes, this one is also going up. Tesla crash statistics. This is the accident. So at the one accident every 3.45 million miles driven, Tesla's autopilot statistics place it at the safer level than the nation average of one accident every 484,000 miles. Yeah, so I think you may see the last time. I think I also see the one of the accident happened when autopilot. Some the user is using the autopilot. It's a tester, I think. It's using the autopilot and then run over the person. But I think that one, when we see that, it was not evitable. It cannot avoid, but still, like, because like the data is, for example, Google, they have the Waymo. Compared to that, I think way more, like so many data they are collecting. That one is actually helping a lot for this autopilot. And the US market share the US market share is like this. This one is 2019. So Tesla EV global sales ranking, it's Model 3. It's currently the number one. Nissan Leaf second. No, this yellow. Renowned Zoe. I'm not sure about this. Nissan Leaf, yes, Volkswagen e-Golf. So compared to the second one, it's 3 times more. So the most of the people, the first choice for the EV is going to be Tesla, and then maybe the Tesla Model 3. And this one is the Tesla Model 3 versus segment competition. Europe, US, and then China, and then global. Tesla is compare number of the United States. Okay, but anyway, let's go to the this one is the same. So the Tesla revenue by segment, it's just to keep going up. And then Tesla revenue by region, and this one is also going up, and China is contributing a lot nowadays. And then why New Zealand is separate? Okay, Norway, it's also separate. Maybe like it's including. So this one is EU. Yeah. So Tesla employee is coming down. I'm not sure why, but okay. So let's check about the data more about car. So the what I brought from here is this car company. So the car company is ticker code. I just grab all of this. Okay. Okay. So this one. Yeah, this one. So it's including the Ferrari or Ford, General Motors, Honda, NIO, or the BMW, Volkswagen, Tesla, Mazda, Nissan, or those stuff. Okay. So what I did is I just brought up those list of tickers here, and what I did is like filtering. So quarter by quarter, if this one is more than 20% growth, then I will include. If less than 20% growth, I will exclude from this list. So firstly, what I did after I excluded, then the remaining company stocks is only this, which is like this one is still showing the growth, and that is good. And from there, we can see the total revenue. This TM is Toyota. This TTM is Tata Motors. So they're also making a lot of revenue. And then this FUJHY, that is I think Subaru. I think here Subaru. Yeah, this one Subaru. So they are making that revenue a lot. And also here, gross profit is also it's similar. But because the Toyota is a lot, they are making a lot of profit, a lot of the revenue. So it's compared to that, rest of the company it's very low, even Tesla here. But still, Tesla growth of the Tesla is good. So here is the income growth, and this is the revenue growth. This is ARGGY. I'm not sure about this one. This one is Aston Martin Lagonda Global Holdings. I'm not sure about this company, but they are showing a lot of the income growth and the revenue growth within this quarter. And the other company, NIO, they're also showing the growth very nicely. Tesla is here. Let's go to the next one. Next one is here. So the rule of the 40 growth. What is this? Is this one is PS ratio. So the PS ratio is market cap divided by annual revenue. It will show this PSR. That means like if your company is earning the $10, then your market cap is 100. Then within 10 years, after 10 years, you can reach the current market cap. That's how we see this PS ratio. And this growth rate is it's just adding this the revenue and then the profit growth. So this ARGGY is a lot. NIO is also a lot. Tesla is here. Then this is the price growth. Within these 3 months, which company's price, the stock price is going up. Then we see like this TTM, this is an Indian company, is growing a lot, 60%. This one is Porsche, Poahy. I think so, POA. Yeah, this one, Porsche. Yeah, it's also growing a lot. But this one is the price only. If we see like Porsche here, the PS ratio is super high. So, so the stock price is very high compared to growth rate, but compared to other company. Maybe because of Porsche, or maybe because like the recovery was very good. But anyway, so that I can see from this data. And then eventually, so that's it here. Okay, so if we divide by percentage, this one is growth percentage divided by PSR, then we know which company is reasonable. Then we see this is the Tata, TTM, and this is Toyota, and then this is FUJ. I think this is Subaru. It's reasonable. Reasonable, yeah, right. But yes. Then Tesla is here. Okay. If you see about this Tesla's market cap is even compared to Toyota, it's I think 2 or 3 times more, 2.5 times more. So it's Tesla is very high, the market cap. That means like their price is, although when we see this PS ratio, it's not that high, right? But from the market cap's point of view, it's very high. So you how you take it, depends on how you take it, how you see this. Meaning is probably this Tesla is like the investor is expecting potentially from not only the car company but also the whole energy sector as a whole energy sector. Okay, so the last one, I think this is the last, price growth and the income growth. Yeah, so like most of the company here it's growing a lot, which I think the top this TTM, Porsche, FOVSY. Why this FOVSY? FOVSY, yeah, Ford, right? So that they are also very high, but yeah. Okay, so that's it. Cash and then debt. Yeah, most of the company is in the good place here. So TM is, yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. Do you have any question? Otherwise, I think I will just finish today's session. And also, if you are interested in about this kind of graph, you want to check about this data things, I will just show you about this book, and then you can just read this book. Then I explain already here. or you can just go to my YouTube channel, then you can see I also explain there too. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much.